Viewer video from overnight shows the extent of a marsh fire burning near Houma and Raceland. Dense smoke from the fire closed Highway 90 near Raceland for more than 2 hours this morning. The road is now open, but state police want to remind drivers to use caution when you drive through smoke. Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us. I'm Sharice Gibson. Katie Moore is on assignment. We've seen how dangerous and deadly smoke can be when it's mixed with fog in those early morning hours. Now, thankfully, that wasn't the setup this morning for drivers, but as the day progressed, smoke continued to fill the sky for much of the day in Lafourche Parish. As Mike McDaniel shows us, drivers got an up-close look at flames burning nearby.
This is what drivers saw Monday night along Highway 90 in Lafourche Parish. Fire crews did what they could to battle a large marsh fire that wasn't letting up.
Seems like it starts off the roadway, then it progressed towards the highway.
District 1 Assistant Fire Chief Greg Falgoose says the first call came in around 4 o'clock Monday afternoon. Fire crews did what's called backburning to keep the fire controlled.
And we burn the vegetation on side the roadway so it doesn't affect the traffic.
The smoke got so bad Tuesday morning, state police shut down Highway 90 in both directions between highways 316 and 182.
Thank God they didn't have fog with it to mix into it. The winds were real light, so it's just kind of hanging over the highway.
A mixture of smoke and fog created deadly combinations recently. 7 people died in a series of crashes on Interstate 55 in October near Manchac. 2 weeks later, 1 person was killed in a crash on Interstate 10 in New Orleans East. Part of the problem with the fires is how dry the area was.
We had the driest year really in our lifetimes and probably, in many generations.
Commissioner of Agriculture and Forestry Mike Strain expects more than 1,400 recorded wildfires this year. That's why he plans to ask lawmakers for $43 million next year for specialized equipment and personnel.
We have to gear up to get ready for next year. And that's a big part of the discussion, not only here in Louisiana, but across the United States.
During his 40 years with the fire department, Chief Falgoose says these types of wildfires in unreachable areas happen every year. With limited manpower, the goal is to put as much of it out as possible.
After we leave the scene, we pass it on to the sheriff's office or the state police and ask them to, if it gets out of hand, and of course call us back and we can see what we can do about it.
But right now you guys are just having to watch this thing.
Correct.
By Tuesday afternoon, flames and smoke were still part of the commute for drivers, but under enough control not to be a threat. Mike McDaniel, WWL, Louisiana.
That marsh fire isn't a threat again to any homes or personal property. Fire crews expect it'll burn out by the end of the evening.